Hey everybody, how's it going? So we're here with the oh, hold on. There we go. So we're here with the Starsiege Deadzone. Just dropped today, earlier this morning. We're gonna check out and see how that goes. Just want to give you guys an apology for the lack of uploads over the last few days. Just got back from a vacation and was dealing with some stuff. But going forward, we're going to check this out. We're going to get into the tutorial. We're going to see what's up with that. And we'll just go from there and see how things are. If we ever get in the tutorial, I don't know what's happening. But we're about to see. And from what I understand, this is like a procedural looter shooter, which I love and enjoy. So we're going to see how that goes. Oh, uh-oh. Collect loot and extract to gain experience and reputation. Okay. Looks like as of right now that the controls are basic controls. Space to... Ooh. Interesting jump. We got a loot crate here. Timed opens. Found a vintage mecha model. Shift to sprint. Right click to aim. Spacebar to jump. Ooh. Special abilities. Don't know what that's all about. Energy weapons. We've got ammo here. Different versions of pistol. Kinetic and energy, looks like. We're going to swap that out for these guns here, and we'll see what that's all about. Ooh, accuracy is nasty. Turn your flashlight on with Z. Huh? Looks like there's going to be some kind of traps. That's disgusting. We've got consumables here. Health pack and a shield pack. Looks like we can pull up the wheel to use those with C. Okay. So doors are very much a hold and look mechanic. Oh, you can close doors behind you. That's good. Cybrid. Spawners. Okay. So you need to kill the healing robots first. It looks like you got a decent selection of happenings here. Alright, so we're going to cut this way. Oh, you can shoot out lights? Oh, okay. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but we're going to have to actually get into a match here to see. Medical bays can be used to revive teammates, and each ship Contains at least one. Time to kill doesn't seem too wild. She commands middle mouse button. Oh, okay. This is engineering. A specialty room featuring unique loot and tougher enemies. Okay. I like what they got going on here so far, and I like the atmosphere. I like the gunplay. Let's switch it up here. Let's try the energy weapons. I'm not seeing any of those special loot containers, but that might be because it's the tutorial. I like the option of having a knife. I don't know how effective it'll be, but I like having that option. Alright, we'll continue this way. Halfway through the match. Oh, okay, cool. So that's the escape pod. And then you have to jump into it. That's pretty sick. Little contract progress there. And there's a level up system. What you get for the level ups, I'm not sure. Okay, so you're going to unlock perks and things as you go along too. That's pretty neat. So it looks like we have some space to move some stuff here. Got an inventory system here that's pretty neat. Looks like we have armor perks and or just armor slots. Interesting. Looking at it here, my apologies everybody. I like Loot Finder. It looks like there is quite a few different perks to choose from here. We're gonna throw on the Loot Finder for safety reasons of not missing loot. We've got a couple of other abilities here. Looks like we have other abilities that we can unlock through levels as well. Scanner and phase shift is what we've got equipped so far. It's what we start with. And looks like we have various skins and things to pick from as well. Contracts look like your, standard Tarkov tasks or Marauders tasks. Kill 10 enemy cybrids with an energy weapon. Kill 6 melee spider cybrids with a boarding pistol. As well as seasonal contracts as well. It looks like we get a special axe for melee at some point if we kill one player, one player with a melee weapon. We've got the merchants, Juice, Ghost, Scooter, Azura, and Steel. Steel is locked until 50. High impact weapons. You can buy some armor here. Sell that. That's crafting components, so there's crafting of some sort in the game. You got progression, so you can see your levels, and reputation as well. One moment, folks. My apologies. Just having some allergy issues. There's also a shop. You have two forms of credits here. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it looks like you can purchase different skins for your suit, which I'm a fan of. And it doesn't look like there's money involved. However, I don't know how you get these things, so that's debatable for the moment. Let's take a look at season rewards. I'm not seeing anything in the season rewards, so we'll have to play that a different way. Looks like there's a decent amount of various weapons, and each of them all have exotic, the legendary, epic, rare, and uncommon, and common. So you have a various amount of weapons here, although I'm not seeing much difference in between the styles of weapon for each one here, which is a little worrying, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's not all in the guns. We're not going to fill teammates. We're going to go in solo, and we're going to check this out. We're going to see how it goes. I like the little ranking tier system. I wonder if that's going to put you in the base of players. I think that's kind of neat. But we're going to check it out here, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get into a match, but we'll find out. I don't know how I feel about the ambiance noise. Okay. So we're a minute and 30 seconds in here. A little bit of time spent waiting here. But yeah, just got back from a vacation. Went out eastern United States. Had a good time doing that. Hopefully we can get into a match here soon and see some gameplay. Let's take a look at the merchants here. We took a look at the weapons merchant. We've got some forms of armor here that looks like same tier system as the... Ooh, getting into a match. Same tier system as the weapons that we spoke about earlier. We'll take another look at the merchants once we get back in. It looks like we have some people who purchased the supporter packs for the game. It is free. It's 100% free. So there is that. Pop some crates here. Maxed out on ammo. We're just gonna keep pushing in here, see what we can find. That's interesting. No intruder alert. Gonna hit a reload real quick. Hit some boxes, because why not? This game is in alpha, so if you run any bugs or issues, you know, just give it time. That was scary. So it takes quite a bit to knock out those elite ones. Alright, there's our first kill. fighting for our lives. Okay, that was a little intense. And it looks like the map is procedurally disintegrating awfully close to me, but hey, that's alright. So I think we might cut and run. We hit an extraction, successful. We didn't get too far into the map, which is unfortunate, but we did and were able to kill 2 separate players. Got a little quiet there. But things got a little intense. Just a little intense. And we unlocked some things and some stuff. So let's see what we got. Looks like we got some kinetic rounds, an EMP rifle, and a void suit, which is pretty cool. Now we also didn't have armor equipped or anything like that, so I think we probably came out all right in that one. Let's check it out. I'm a little upset I didn't get to loot them, but that's alright. So we're going to toss on the armor here. We unlocked dome shield. It looks like we found increased scanner duration. I'm not sure how I feel about the scanner portion, but, you know, what are you going to do? I see where you could burn through your your stuff there. It was a little stressful. Just a little stressful there. But it did feel pretty good and it felt pretty fun. So we'll see how it goes. Player damage 24, 24, 23. What is the difference? Interesting. So assault rifles, although they don't look different, and now maybe that's because later on they plan on introducing different looks for each of the various assault rifles and so forth, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's take a look at these merchants. We've got a consumables merchant here who's selling energy, who sells ammo, shields, grenades, it looks like. And then we have Azura, the crafting person here. And we can, looks like you can craft quite a, ooh, a crossbow. Neat. And then some various other things that you can craft and make here, which is pretty cool. Zeta Guard, added protection. What is that, a chest piece? A shield? I'm not sure. But hopefully we can find the pieces to throw them on there. You can craft a minigun, which is pretty neat. Shotguns. Then you have your helmets. You've got some various rare and epic things here, as well as exotics as well. That's pretty cool. That looks pretty sick. Looks like that would take a while to make. So it looks like there's plenty to craft as well. We're going to come in here. We're going to sell the preserved photograph. We are also going to sell this EMP rifle as well. Just off of what we just ran into, I can pretty much say that conflict with other players is very prevalent and very easy to run into. So with that being said, I mean, you got to play your cards right, figure out what you got to do when you got to do it. We were able to take out 2 other players, so we did have that going for us. I think what we do is we keep the kinetic on there. We're going to toss, we'll hold on to the energy ammo just in case. You never know. And then we are going to purchase some more We'll purchase that, and then we're going to purchase some extra kinetic ammo as well. How much do these weapons sell for? 161. So it looks like there's no get-rich-quick schemes unless you're selling your components here. These are 84 a piece. Does that mean those are worth 80 a piece? No. No, it doesn't. There's just 80. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we'll send it one more time, folks, and we'll see how it goes. But I can say, like, from the game, the gunplay, at least, not a lot of accuracy happening. Like, lack of accuracy. As long as you're pointing towards your target and your crosshairs are on your target, you're going to hit your target. But, that being said, the, essentially survival is bouncing around. If you can find a spot with the high ground, use it. And then use your abilities to your advantage. You saw that other player doing it. He had run into other players before and was able to use his scanning ability to kind of track where they're at. And we were also able to use our abilities to kind of track where the other people were. So I think that that's definitely worth keeping an eye on as far as the perks that you have equipped and that you're using. Definitely is going to affect your play style and how you counter and encounter people that you run into. And it looks like we're getting into another match pretty quick here, so we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. Looks like someone's coming in with just a knife. Or maybe not just a knife. You do have a pistol auto-equipped. So there is that. I like the little lobby thing. You can kind of see all of the players that are in the lobby. So that's pretty cool. And we'll see exactly what happens in another match. Maybe we'll get dropped. I haven't seen any sort of like system where you can like insure your items, so I don't think there's any return on lost items, but that's okay. That doesn't really bother me that much. You lose what you lose. It is what it is. Same as Marauders. So I'm interested. I'm pretty interested in seeing where this goes. And I think I'm going to follow the development. Hopefully, you know, they're able to stick it out and get things together. The map is called Luxury Cruise. So different map styles maybe, or maybe I'm just in an opposite side of the map, I'm not sure. Just gonna try and vacuum up as much loot as possible. What do we got going on here? Ew, engineering mastery level 4. Interesting. So it looks like some chests are locked behind certain things. We're gonna pop in this door and see what's going on. I thought that was a player for sure. I 100% thought that that was a player. The healing animations do take a little bit. There's a player that we just dropped. I saw some movement over there on the left, I think. Ooh. Outmaneuvered me there. We're going to leave that match. But, yeah, I mean, as you can see, pistol's still a viable option. I should have patched up a little bit after I got into the fight with that guy. I probably would have won that one. Experience isn't too hard to come by, which is always a good thing. Player damage 20. Pistols do a decent amount of damage. So I think what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll pop over to the merchant and pick up some more energy credits. And then we're going to try and run this pulse rifle that we got here. Now, you don't lose armor when you die, which is interesting. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But, oh, we do have a safe container. Cool beans. But we didn't lose our void suit, which is interesting. Armor is not lost on death. Armor can grant powerful enhancement, masteries. Oh, okay. So, we don't really have the credits to build anything, which is alright. That's fine. Which kind of makes me want to sell all the things that we have. But we won't. We're going to hit this one more time. Unless we're not allowed to. We might not be allowed to, folks. Doesn't look like we're allowed to, so we're probably just going to cut that one there. Overall, I like the game. As of right now, with it being an alpha, it feels really good. There's a lot to see and a lot to do. And it looks like, at least from what I saw, there was 2 separate maps. Oh, I have to play squad. So maybe we can get into a squad match before I'm done talking here. We'll see. Or maybe I can just back out. There we go. Now we're in the solo queue. It's all good. We'll get one more in here, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can come out with a little bit of loot. The one thing that I'm worried about, that other guy had a pulse rifle as well. So I'm a little worried that with how you can see those pulse rifle rounds coming at you, that you might be able to dodge that a little bit better than the kinetic rounds. But we're going to see here. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we're not in the queue too long, but we'll see. Spoken into existence. Ooh, it was a quick one. Real quick one. Alright. Communicating in a way that only gamers can. Got traps on our right there. We're gonna pop this bad boy open. Ooh, I forgot we didn't have any consumables now. That could be a little rough. We're in Warship now. Is that better than the one we got? 25. Yep. We're going to swap that out. Right? Let's make sure it's swapped. 25 and 37. It did. Okay. Pulse weapons drop the cybrids pretty quick. We've got a grenade now. And an EMP grenade as well. So you don't have to hold it, you can just tap it. And that'll pull you through the animation there. Yeah, so the pulse rounds travel a little bit slower than the Alright. We're going to push up here. Can't grab any more kinetic ammo, which is okay. Looks like we have a med bay over here. These are what you would use in the squad systems to revive your teammates. That's interesting. So yeah, don't know if I like the whole pulse weapon system. That's really interesting. So did he try and move around and flank me, or... That's a little confusing. So that's where he probably came from, which means he probably cut right. Nobody came through this door, though. Man, it's a little rough getting up in someone's face, and if people have the various other weapons, you can definitely lose your upper hand real quick. Really quick. I think armor's going to play a big part in that. Because we're having a rough time of it here. But that's okay. We're collecting armor as we go, which is neat. Through completing the various contracts here. So we are going to go ahead and equip that exo gloves that we got there. Burning through our guns a little bit here, but that's okay. Gonna head over to our merchants here. We're gonna pick up, if we can, some light scrap metal. It's common crafting. We can sell that. Oh, okay. So we'll buy those. We're going to grab some a little bit of kinetic ammo. The weapons cost, the markup is wild, right? Because we can sell that for 161 and we can buy one. Well, we can't buy one, actually, but whatever. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep on keeping on here, I think. But that will have to be for future uploads because we've reached that time, everybody. Let me know what you think about the game in the comments. I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty fun game. And I'll see you guys in the next one.